Hello, I'm Cliff Hall from Cortekx with another snack video. In this edition, I'll show you how quick and easy it is to use Acumatica 6.1 for inventory replenishment. Let's go ahead and sign in. It takes you directly to your dashboards and your favorites. Today, this could talk about a lot of stuff having to do with replenishment because there is a lot of things going on underneath the hood. We'll start with item warehouse details. This is the place where we set up how inventory replenishment will work. Go ahead and select our item number. Notice it defaults to a warehouse, so you can make these changes and the replenishment settings for each warehouse for each item. Replenishment information tab is where you find the information related to the replenishment. The most important information is over on the left. So we're going to discuss replenishment class, which can be purchase or it can be transfer. Purchase is where the system will recommend a purchase order for you to place or process, depending on the needs and how you've set the replenishment up. Transfer is where it's going to suggest that you transfer items from another warehouse that you have that has sufficient quantity on hand to meet a demand in another warehouse. Notice that these settings can be overridden by clicking the override replenishment settings. There is seasonality capability in Acumatica, so if you have a season where you're going to experience an increase in the amount of traffic or purchasing that you need, the system will accommodate that by giving you a multiplier. Notice down here we changed the service level to 95%, meaning that only 5% of the time will the system have a chance of being out of stock for when you are needing to meet demand or go ahead and ship some items out the door. Safety stock in this case is set up to 100 units and the reorder point is 200 units with a maximum quantity per order of 300 units. Over on this side we've got the preferred vendor and the preferred location of that vendor, which can be overridden. Down below we see that the average lead time or additional lead time will be 1 day to accommodate how fast it takes this particular vendor to ship the items out. The inventory allocation details screen gives us a pretty good snapshot of where the inventory is right at the moment. There will be another snack video to cover all of what's on the screen. As you can see, there's a lot there. For our purposes today, we're just going to take a look at what's on hand, the total deduction, which is equivalent of the SO shipped and SO allocated, or sales or allocated, sales or shipped items that are in shipping but haven't actually left the premise yet. So it leaves us an amount of 97 available, which is well below our safety stock. So the system is now going to recommend a certain amount of quantity to accommodate the safety stock, accommodate any sales orders that are expected in the next couple of days, and also to make sure we have enough quantity on hand to meet our above our reorder point. The Acumatica system has what they call prepare replenishment. This is a place where it actually decides, using this calculations in the system, decides what it would be recommending for purchasing. Choose the warehouse. In this case, I'm going to take me off of here so we can see the items. Notice that our part number we just looked at, this particular one, Acer laptop, has been recommended for a quantity process of 432. We'll go ahead and click that, and then click process. What this will do is actually take that prepared replenishment and put it into the create purchase orders section so you can actually process that. By doing that, notice that here is the selection we had. We can accommodate that by just clicking and processing, or we can actually change the quantity to process. By clicking process, it's going to go ahead and create a purchase order for us right here for the amount that it was specified on the replenishment suggestion. One other thing to note, if we go back to the screen we were just on, that if you have a suggested vendor and you would like to change that so that it goes to somebody else, you can easily do that on the line before you create the purchase order. Once you create the purchase order, you would have to go ahead and cancel it in order to change the vendor here. And that's all there is to inventory replenishment, this quick overview snack video. Thank you for watching another Cortekx snack video, and subscribe below to find out more about how we can help you enhance productivity and increase your profits.
Too many systems that can't get along? Time to change to Acumatica. One system, one solution. Find out more at cortekx.com.